ladies. Welcome back to Sister Land Investors. My name is Elizabeth. And for those that are new, thank you for watching and for following. We're all about empowering ourselves first with our mindset. We have to get the mind right and then invest also in some type of real estate for us and for our family. This is podcast 86, The Grounded Empire. For all the ladies that want to build an empire, I will say always start with yourself first and foremost, and then invest in something else. And for us, it's been real estate, some form of real estate. Lately, we've been doing a lot of land investing, and that's why we decided to share this with other moms and professional women. Ladies, we've been told over and over to save for a rainy day, but nobody told us how to buy the umbrella company. Today, we're talking about only two investments that actually matter. The one between our ears and the one under our feet. Many of us women here feel like we have to choose, correct, ladies? Like, is it self-care and personal growth or the grind and hard work of your 9 to 5 and whatever else that you're doing on the side? You feel like you're having to choose because you're also running a family and a household. But here we're going to focus on the two main things that will generate some return of investment for you, and you will notice it and your family will notice it and you'll be grateful, and so will they be grateful for you making these changes. Since it's early 2026, we're in February, ladies. It's not late. I don't care what age you are. I don't care where you are in life. You could always get started, and right now is the perfect time to get started. I'm just here to remind every single one of you ladies that you are very powerful. You do it all already. And the most important, your mind asset. That's the biggest real estate in between your ears. So let's get started. Today, we're breaking down and discussing why you are the greatest asset and why real estate is your best supporting actor. Ladies, are you ready? The ROI, return of investment identity. Personal development isn't fluff, ladies. It's your risk management. If you do not believe you're a person who owns property and real estate, you'll sabotage your deals before you even sign a contract. And I'm telling you, this is a real deal game changer. You must invest in learning about yourself, why you're doing what you're doing, why it is that you want to grow and become a better mother and a better citizen. The knowing the reason behind it is a game changer. So find yourself. Find that you are capable. Know it. So the 3 non-negotiable skills for women investors in our group. Here we go. Are you ready, ladies? Negotiation. Learn to ask for more. Always learn to ask for more. It's very important if you're listening here live or you're listening on the replay. Always learn to ask for more. Whatever it is that you do. If you rent a hotel room, ask for an upgrade, ask for a breakfast or whatever it is that but start practicing with little things on your daily life. Financial literacy. It's non-negotiable. Learn to understand your P&L statements. It's kind of like understanding a recipe, your favorite recipe. It's like that. You have to know it. You can't just cook a casserole or a gumbo without knowing the recipe. Learn to read your P&L statement. And then finally, resilience. How you handle that no from the lender determines your net worth. A lot of women will get set back with that no and they get scared and they don't want to ask for more. Here we teach you keep asking, keep asking. Every no is closer to a yes. Every no is closer to a yes. So ladies, get into the habit to push that no aside and go for the next one and go for the next one and try to switch something. There's something within you that's getting that no. So do more digging, more work, groundwork. Ladies, health is wealth. This is the truth. Let's get into this really quick. I want to say this because I added this as a bonus as a non-negotiable. It's non-negotiable for me and it should be for you. So I had said 3. Those are the 3 to get you by. But the 4th one is one that should be number 1 or above everything else. Health is wealth and it's not negotiable. We have to learn to take care of ourselves, ladies. Many people think like, it's bluff. It's woo-woo if you sit down and meditate or sit down to pray or take a little siesta if you're busy running around like crazy. It will recharge you. All of you ladies here in this community, all of you are working 9 to 5s, raising kids, running a household, maybe on the side, you have a side business, and now you're trying to invest in real estate. We do it all. We need to take time for ourselves to take care of our inner nervous system, our health. Ladies, we need to address this girl boss elephant in the room. We've all seen memes, haven't we? Like work while you sleep, rise and grind, I'll rest when I'm dead, things of that nature. We see them, we read them, I see them all the time on my feed. Can we just agree that this is terrible financial advice? It's terrible. It's terrible financial advice. Ladies, we must talk about building empires and acquire properties. But here's the cold and hard truth. If you treat your rental properties the way you treat your nervous system, the city will condemn the building by Tuesday, the next day. We obsess over curb appeal and structure integrity and the facade of the building for our houses and our buildings and our real estate, but we let our foundation crumble under our weight of 3 hours of sleep and a diet that consists primarily of caffeine and maybe some nuts. I don't know. Burnout is like our badge of honor, and it really is a liability, ladies. So I had to stop and put this in here because it's very important for you, ladies, to take a moment to just breathe. Breathe. Sometimes that's all you need. Take a couple of deep breaths and reset. Go for a little walk in the sun, right? Why is real estate, why is it the best asset? Well, for us, it's the best asset because it's tangible. Stocks can vanish, but dirt stays where it is. The bank will give you 400 to buy a house before they give you 400 to buy Bitcoin. Let's address the fear of the first deal. A lot of you ladies here grabbed the book, you read it, you started getting calls about people wanting to sell. And this is a great time because a lot of people are feeling the inflation one way or another. And the first thing they get rid of is the land that they haven't used that they said, okay, well, in the future, we'll build our second home, or in the future, we'll retire there, go out to the mountains and retire. So this is the time where people are calling you back that they do want to sell and they're ready to move on. And you are fearful of taking the first call and you're scared of making your first deal. And we're here to support you and tell you, don't be scared. You can do it. We're here to guide you. Answer the call, negotiate with confidence, get your numbers straight, everything that we touch you, and go for it. Start small. I always tell everyone, start small, start building that confidence one step at a time, because ultimately it's the confidence that will get you to the next step. Real estate isn't just a monthly check. It's a forever asset you can pass down to generations and generations. If you don't sell, ladies, this is the way to go. It's about building the foundation that ensures the woman in your family never to have to ask for permission again. And this is why we love it so much. And I want you to love it as much as we do. Segment 3, the synergy. So self-investment gives you the courage to buy the property, the land. The property gives you the cash flow to invest in more in yourself, education, travel, coaching, buying the books, buying the courses, and the imposter syndrome audit that we have to talk about. When you own a piece of earth, land, your seat is on the table. It feels much more permanent. And it gives you that confidence. And that's what we want you ladies to have, that confidence to go out and keep asking. And yes, if you get a no, which you will, a lot of you will, keep asking and keep asking until you get the yes. The 1% rule. Invest 1%, ladies, of your time this week in the Sisterland Investors Blueprint book, in the courses that we have. 1% of your income on the book, on the courses, and 1% of your time to learn and to grow. That's it. There's not much to it, but the return will be huge. Return of investment will be huge. So what is our mantra? Before we leave, let's end it with a little mantra. Buy the building, but build the woman first. A lot of you want to buy real estate and you don't even take time to build yourself first. We have to take care of ourselves. We have to find out what we really want. Why do we want it? And then build that confidence as a woman, as a lady, to get out there and start buying either buildings, real estate, land, whatever it is, farms, ranches, whatever it is that you want to invest. Build yourself first and then go off and buy it. To all my women here, before we end this, real estate is just a vehicle. That's all it is. But you're the driver. If the driver is distracted or scared, the car does not move. Go out there, be your own biggest fan, and maybe buy a zip code. Why not? Just go ahead and buy it. Buy it all. But start small. Ladies, you got this. We're here to cheer you. We're your biggest fans, and we're here to cheer you. Share this episode, ladies, with one other woman that you would like to go into a deal with. A lot of you are either don't have the time to look for land. We have a group of ladies here. That's all they do 24/7. And then we have a group of ladies that could fund it if you need the money. So never feel like, oh, well, I don't have the time, or no, I don't have the money, because we have it. Regardless, we're here to help you. Until next time, see you in the next podcast. Bye, ladies. We love you.